To apply or not to apply? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the Immigration Insider here, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of self-reflection. Will it be easy for you to come to Canada? Is your situation straightforward? Or is it a nightmare? As an immigration consultant, that's a question I get asked a lot. And I get it, because you want to save time, you want to save money. But you don't want to make any mistakes while you're going through the process. A lot of my clients will come to me asking me which programs they qualify for, how to fill out certain forms, specific areas they want to pay attention to, but back up. Let's go back to the basics. Are you eligible? Do you have anything that might keep you from entering Canada? Most of the time, many people want to save money by doing their applications themselves after a consultation. However, at the very last minute, after pulling together all the paperwork and paying money to retrieve documents or getting things translated, they realize, they don't qualify. The last thing you want to do is fake an application or force fit yourself into the program. Believe me, that will definitely not end well. Don't let that be you. Rather than jumping hurdle to hurdle, let me save you some time and money by telling you straight up whether or not your situation is considered straightforward and has the potential to be done on your own. What are your goals for coming to Canada? Are you looking to visit, get PR, or citizenship? Are you only here to study and are planning on going to another country or even back to your homeland after graduation? Is your life in danger? Understanding why you want to come to Canada is a crucial part of starting your immigration journey. You need to check out the program requirements to make sure that you're eligible. That does not only mean meeting part of the criteria or taking only the good parts into consideration. If they ask you for something like a minimum English score and you don't meet that score, it is not worth risking your money and immigration journey by pursuing this program to begin with. The immigration officer will not make any exceptions for people who don't qualify the program, and you will 100% get rejected. If there are some areas that you don't qualify for, don't try to fit a square peg into a circle. It means that you should try to find another program and move on. On the other hand, if you do meet the eligibility requirements, then there is a chance that your situation would be considered to be straightforward. On top of being eligible for the program, you also need to understand the do's and don'ts of the program. All immigration programs will have step-by-step guidelines on how to fill out the application and what you are and are not allowed to do during your immigration journey. Some program rules are easier to understand than others. For example, if you come to Canada with a study permit, are you allowed to work or not? How do you ensure that you continue to qualify for this program? All of these general rules are answered in the guidelines and regulations. Another way to identify whether or not your application is straightforward is to see whether or not the application you're about to complete is entirely paper-based or online. Let's talk about what is not straightforward. A complicated case would involve having you present your case in front of an immigration board or refugee board, and this will require the expertise of a lawyer or qualified immigration consultant. If that sounds like your situation, don't do it on your own and seek help immediately. However, if your submission is entirely paper-based with supporting documentation, then there is a good chance that you can do the application on your own. Okay, great! You found the right program to apply for. The next step would be to generate a list of documents and evidence that you will need to support your application. And you can find this as part of the document checklist in the application package. If these items are relatively easy to locate, such as birth certificates, police records, transcripts, lease and rental agreements, then your application would be considered straightforward to put together. There are certain things like having a criminal record or bankruptcy that would make your immigration application more complicated. Here's a full list of inadmissibility criteria that could apply to you. And if any of these things sound like challenges that you faced or are currently facing, then the best suggestion I would say is to seek professional help right away and don't consider doing the application yourself. I'm going to be straight up. Putting together the application yourself is not easy and requires you to dedicate your time, energy, and diligence for a successful submission. However, if you are confident and are determined to spend the time to complete the application, then it's completely possible to do the application on your own. You can even check out the guidelines on the IRCC website to give you a step-by-step breakdown on how to fill out your application. It is important for you to fully understand the questions that are being asked of you in your application and to be able to respond in an appropriate way. Doing so ensures that you're able to best represent your story to the officer. All government documents in Canada are written in both English and French, and if you are not confident with your English or French skills, don't do the application yourself. And if the immigration expert you're working with also struggles with English and French, well, that's a sign. So that's it for today. If you have said yes to all the criteria, then you are likely to have a good shot at doing the application yourself. If you're still unsure about whether or not to pursue the DIY route, check out my next video on the top DIY applications for immigrating to Canada and the least popular ones. Also, if you have anything to ask, or if you want to share anything with me, comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Like my content and want to learn more? Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for more information. Until next time, Insider out.